What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Jabaku Shonen Hanako-Kun, aka Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun, chapters 73 and 74. And last chapter, after an outing, everyone got on the same page, similar to how I'm getting on the same page as you guys, because I totally fucked up and missed when chapter 73 came out. I really am sorry about that, but I'm getting on the same page now and covering both chapter 73 and 74. So anyway, let's get to chapter 73 first and see what's in store for us today. Hey, welcome back, Nichan. A visit to the Minamoto house. I'm home, Ku. Damn, this color page is gorgeous. I love it. And then this friggin' cover page. The cover pages are always major gorge, but God, I love it, this cover page. A man of the finest quality, damn straight. And this chapter is titled At the Minamoto House. All right. Dude, that looks good. I mean, I did hear from Nichan that you were coming over, but what happened to you two? This and that. Yeah. The arcade, karaoke, ping pong, billiards, bowling, trampolining, and roller skating. Dude, that sounds like a fun day. That sounds like a very fun therapeutic day. I need that. Your brother made us stay with him the whole time. Entertainment and death race. Nichan, it was fun. I even got souvenirs for you and our princess. How's the princess? Minamoto, Tiara, eldest daughter, currently sleeping. She is so cute. I'm gonna protect her. It's past 9. She went to bed already. I see. I guess I'll leave it by her pillow then. It smells good. Are you hungry? Ooh, dinner's ready. Tonight's dinner at the Minamoto house. Miso soup with tofu, meat and potatoes. Ooh, that steam. Rice cooked with Dude, give me that rice cooked with salmon. Holy shit. And that miso soup with tofu sounds amazing. Yes, I love tofu. Deal with it. Meat and potatoes. Boiled mustard greens and soy sauce. I know you Southerners would probably enjoy that and are probably like, soy sauce? What the fuck? I'm on mustard greens? But damn, that sounds delicious. Nichan told me you guys haven't eaten since lunch, so if you don't mind my cooking, then please help yourselves. Kuchan, are you really that guy's brother? Thank you for the meal. It's delicious. I'm glad to hear that. The potatoes are tasty. It's delicious. Ku's cooking really is the best in the world. Maybe I should try cooking too. Nichan, don't. Delicious. Thanks for the meal. Now it's cleanup time. Thanks, Ku. You're welcome. Please leave the plates here. Hold on a second. Now, so to cut to the chase, it's complicated as is, so I'll get to the point. Will you cooperate with us? Cooperate, huh? I wonder what you want me to do. I want to save Ao-chan and Yashiro-san. I also want to save AOI, and I also need to go see Hanako-Kun. So you're saying for the two of you to achieve your goals. This is a bad situation with the Severance from the Supernaturals. I'd like to take this opportunity to clarify things, but what's this Severance thing actually about? We're starting there, huh? Paper and... There we go. A pen. Ready? In the first place, the sea between the near and far shores, the boundary, has never been a free-for-all connection. There were 7 paths controlled by the 7 mysteries, through which we and the Supernaturals have been entering and leaving, but now they're all blocked up. That's why we can't go to the boundaries, and the Supernaturals in these boundaries can't emerge to our world either. And at the same time as the Severance, all the Supernaturals on this side were forcibly removed from our world. The absence of Supernaturals here is because of that. Then, it's not that they all disappeared, it's just that they can't emerge from the boundaries. Yes. Well, we were never going to get rid of those guys so easily, huh? It's a shame, isn't it? Phew. I'm glad that neither Hanako-Kun or Sumair-chan are actually gone. Well, yeah, they're not gone completely. They just can't appear in our world, so thank God for that. That makes so much sense. Oh, thank God. I was worried since he disappeared like that. I think we were all worried about that. I was so scared. Hanako-Kun, you idiot. You was just being over dramatic. Bastard. But then there's the thing with the bracelet. Like, what, and also why, what he said, what Hanako said about everyone forgetting about the supernaturals. As evidence that the supernaturals weren't all wiped out, unfortunate ties and curses are still around, aren't they? AOI still has the watch with him, and Yashiro-san, you still turn into a fish when you get wet, right? Yes, wait a minute, she still gets turns into a fish when she gets wet? I thought that was lifted. That's true. The clock keepers are supernaturals that control time. I can't use my ability to stop time now, but Kako has the ability to reverse time at will, and conversely, Mirai has the ability to turn time forward. So the clock keepers, they're still in business. Back then, if only I could have met with the old man before the severance happened. Is it possible? Oh, yes. We all knew this was a possibility. What if we turn back time? AOI and Hanako-Kun would come back too? Probably. I doubt that the old man would do that for me, though. I love this imagery, though. I love it. The two before the study camp. Yeah. That being said, I don't think it would, This is the real question, though. Would it create a parallel timeline, though? Whether you rely on the clock keepers or find other ways, if you can't even interfere with the other side, you can't do anything. President Minamoto, is there really no way to cross over to the boundary right now? None as far as I'm aware. What about the path you took to come to where Ao-chan and I were? At that time, did you go through the boundaries of the Seven Mysteries too? No, I didn't! Woo! While there are indeed some improper paths from the school to the boundaries, there are surprisingly many cracks everywhere that don't quite qualify as paths. I used my own powers to pry them open and forcibly connect it to where you were. Can't you do that again? I can't. The paths within the school are all blocked now, down to the smallest crack. So unless you turn back time or something, that's impossible too. There aren't any paths anywhere. There aren't any paths, huh? But you've been intending to go save Ao-chan all along, right? Is that what you think? Why so? The bell. You gave Ao-chan a bell that wards off evil spirits, didn't you? You called it a protection charm or something. Ooh, I forgot about that. At first, I thought it was to keep her safe from the supernaturals we'd run into. But since you were with us, it's not like you really needed to give it to her for that. And it didn't look like you even broke a sweat in the fights. So that was something you gave to Ao-chan, expecting that she'd end up alone in the boundary, right? In hopes that she could be safe until you went back to save her. You're an annoyingly rational person, so you wouldn't do things for no reason. Plus, to put it mildly, you have a horrible personality, and you've cut people off too. But if there was a human that could still be saved, you'd definitely lend a hand to them, wouldn't you? And I assume you have your own reasons for inviting us to your house and talking to us like this too. Even though we're deeply involved with supernaturals, it's hard to imagine that you'd ask us for help when we know so much less than you. Wait, unless you already have some idea of how to get to the other side, and given that you're wondering whether you should let us know and whether you should let us come with you. If you've gotten that far, then, can you guess the right answer? How exactly I plan to go to the other side? Is it going to be with voodoo? I can't figure out the finer details, but the hint probably lies in the president's usual behavior. Minamoto-senpai's? Yashiro-san, have you ever seen President Minamoto work while we're at school? More specifically, his exorcist job of eliminating supernaturals. No, I don't think so. Me, I haven't either. For the most part, while we're at school, the president is just a regular student, which means that your usual place of work is somewhere outside of the school, isn't it? You mean in the town itself? think about it. We've been able to see supernaturals for a while now, yet we've never been attacked by any outside of school. I was sure that it was just because the school itself is dangerous, but what if that wasn't the case? What if our peace has only been protected thanks to the people who are quick to subdue any dangerous supernaturals? Ooh, I have to say, this art right here is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I think we all knew that was a possibility, and to an extent that actually makes the most sense, because let's be real, Senpai would have just, like, if Senpai really wanted to, he could have just destroyed all the supernaturals in the school and be done with it. And I think I said that before as well, but he has a job to do. And there are more than just the supernaturals there than the ones at the school. There have to be. So there has to be more than one pathway into the underworld. And it can't be just at the school, right? That's you, isn't it, President Minamoto? Ooh. You're like, yeah. If that's the case, then you would very well know very well about the supernaturals outside the school. Could it be that there are paths leading to the boundary outside of the school too, and that you intend to cross over to the boundary from there? Am I wrong? Well, I guess I'll give it a passing mark. As expected of the one who placed second on the final exam. Stop phrasing things so annoyingly. Just so we're clear, now that we know, we're coming along no matter what. All right. Don't worry. I'll take you with me. Well, that was easy. It was a little too easy. Yay! Now that that's been decided, I'd like to ask you a few other questions. That's okay with you, right? Wow, have you been sleeping, Akane-kun? Like, seriously? So that place you're trying to go is... Hold on, this seems like it will take a while, so I'll get something to drink. I'm surprised, though. You're cooperating much more readily than I expected. Are you hiding something? Hey, Akane-kun. The truth is, I like Akane-san. Just kidding. What an ass. That was a joke, right, President? I want to hear more. Romance talk is in the air. Oi, explain yourself. Don't you run away. Senpai, Kukan? Ooh, there was some motivation there. It was for Bro to step in. President is such an ass. But he's smart. He's a smart ass. There's something I want to discuss with you. Is now a good time? What is it? The thing you want to discuss? Is it about how the supernaturals are all gone right now? If that's it, then Akane-kun and Minamoto-senpai, well, no. That's not it. Well, we have to do something about that too, but it's more about what happens after that. After that? Senpai, you like Hanako, right? No. What are you saying, Kukan? Such a thing doesn't matter right now, but no matter what, that guy is already dead. And an evil spirit who's killed someone too. Ooh. Ku is making points right now. We know why he's doing this for a couple of reasons. One, he wants Nini really goddamn bad. And two, Nini's gonna have to face this reality. Yeah. If you manage to meet Hanako again, what do you plan to do, Senpai? What do you want to do? On that night during the study camp, we're gonna find out what happened! Holy shit! On that night during the study camp, a certain person told me something. What did they tell you? How a person can become a supernatural! What? Woo! So we're gonna find out what the fuck went down! Ooh! But there's gotta be an ulterior motive for this. But I'm glad we're finally finding out what went down up in there. About fucking time! Alright, so let's get to chapter 74. A certain person told me something. What did they tell you? How a person can become a supernatural on this color page. The secret revealed by Ku. And again, the cover page. Ooh, the taste of honey at the first bite. This is the Forbidden Garden. Oh no shit, this is the Forbidden Garden. And this chapter is titled Loss. But going into this, I gotta mention this. Have to mention the elephant in the room. If Nini does this, you gotta wonder what Hanako's gonna think. Because Hanako is gonna be fucking pissed because of what he did to all of this shit that was done just so Nini could come back to, have an extended lifespan. It would have been for nothing. It would have been for nothing, and it just would piss him the fuck off. You really want... Oh, God. This is going to be very interesting. Become a supernatural? You mean by dying? No, it's not that. As I thought, this is a dumb conversation, isn't it? I was just wondering about what you were going to do about Hanako and all. Anyway, it's fine. You can forget I said anything. Wait, Kukan. Did something happen? Can I have a moment with you two? What? It's nothing. That's right, Drew. This is clearly suspicious. Well, whatever. So will you come down since we've put together a general plan? Now, this is a fucking tease. This really is. But something else that could happen with this as well is you could have the other exchange going on as well, where you could have Hanako switch with Ao, so, have the vice versa. Or we could have, there could be a way where everyone comes back to life. Or, where both Hanako and Aoi come back to life. But, I don't know. This is going to be very, very interesting how this goes down. That surprised me. Kukan brought up that topic so suddenly. A way to become a supernatural. Does such a thing really exist? Technically, you know what, though? Technically, Nini is a supernatural if you think about it because of the curse, right? Now that I think about it, Kukan, what was he doing during the Severance? What's going on? We need to find this. That is something we need to find out. Now then, according to President Minamoto, the 7 mysteries each have something with a deep connection to their origins in this town. Even with the current Severance, it seems we could still open a path to the boundaries through those. It's because the 7 mysteries are strong supernaturals. No matter what, you can't sever their bonds entirely. Just like persistent oil stains, aren't they? It's me, the president. That's why we were thinking that we could try from our end to figure out which things or places they share a deep connection with. So that's actually pretty goddamn smart. So let's split up for the time being. For the younger Minamoto and Yashiro-san, first, number 3, you guys could start with the Hell of Mirrors. Didn't you get along with him? And we'll look to the other 7 mysteries. This is gonna be so friggin' this is gonna be heartbreaking. I just got a feeling about this one. It'll be fine if it's Ku and Yashiro-san. I'm sure they'll notice if there's anything like what we're looking for. Contact us if anything comes up. The next day, so to start with, we ended up coming to school, but a thing or place that Mitsuba would have a deep connection to. Do you have any ideas? Let's see. The recent development, and my little baby that's up here. I love Mitsuba. I love him. He needs to be protected. Apparently that guy was made with a part of Mitsuba as his core. Oh yeah, I haven't told you about that yet, right, Senpai? The guy who's the current number 3 isn't exactly... the guy who's the current number 3 isn't exactly Mitsuba. The one that showed up at the entrance at first was just a ghost, but that Tsukasa guy, and then, using a part of Mitsuba, he made a new supernatural. He looks exactly like Mitsuba, but is a different being. That's the current Mitsuba. Even though they're really similar, he's different from the Mitsuba Sosuke that was alive. But it's not like they're completely different either. That's why I get confused sometimes about who he is, or if Mitsuba really is nowhere to be found. Oh, poor Ku, I feel so bad. Like, Mitsuba-kun isn't Mitsuba-kun? Then that means, no, I'm sorry. We were talking about something he's deeply connected to, right? In that case, then I think we should go to places that had something to do with him. So for now, let's go ask some different people. A former classmate. Oh, you're asking about Mitsuba-kun again? I really don't know much. I barely ever hung out with him either. Maybe you could ask a teacher, the one we had in our second year. Oh, thanks, Yoko. Let's hang out next time, Kay. Faculty room. Mitsuba-kun? Of course I remember him, but giving out his personal info is a bit for security reasons. I can't really tell you that as his teacher. Things that were important to him, huh? The other students who were in the same club as him might know that. I see. Ah, birds. The ones from back then. They've grown up. Aww. Photography club. Mitsuba-senpai? Who's that? A senior who graduated or something? Ah, from last winter. Sosuke-kun? I didn't talk to him much. Hey, I don't know about stuff that was important to him, but I do know where his grave is. We went to visit his grave. I'll draw you a map, so hang on a bit. Here, looks like it. There's a lot of them, huh? These graves, yeah. The photography club guys, they gave such vague instructions. It's somewhere in the back left. It seems they only came here once, so it can't be helped. For now, let's start with going around. Oh, a grave visit for Obon? She's carrying so much it looks heavy. Are you okay? Ow. Huh? Are you students from Kamome Academy? Could it be that you came to visit Sosuke? Ooh. Sorry about that. You even helped with cleaning cleaning the grave, but his papa's also gone, and his grandma lives far away, so you really saved me. Aww. To think that we'd run into Mitsuba-kun's mother. We're sorry for troubling you like this. Go ahead and eat. This is my thanks. This is the first time any of Sosuke's friends came over, so I'm so happy. Serving treats to my son's friends was something I'd always wanted to try. This is Mitsuba-kun's house. If we're here, then perhaps there might be a clue for how we can connect to the other side. Hey, what was Sosuke like at school? That boy never really told me anything about school, so if you don't mind, can you tell me? I wonder if there was someone he liked, or could it be that Nini-chan was Sosuke's girlfriend? Oh no, Mitsuba-kun was, that's right, he was a cute underclassman, though he had a bit of a cheeky side to him too, calling me Radish Senpai and stuff like that. You have pretty fat ankles, huh? Oh no, that's Sosuke saying that to a girl. I'm sorry about that. Oh dear. But he did that to me too, calling me a carrot monster hag. It's such how nostalgic. What does that mean, carrot monster hag? But the one he got along with best was Kukan, huh? I just go with I guess so. I just go with him to take photos and stuff. That's all. Photos. He was amazing at it, wasn't he? Look, these are my favorites. Wow, is this the sea? How pretty. Well, it was originally his papa's hobby. Aww. I didn't know anything about photography, so I just left his camera somewhere randomly, and before I knew it, he mastered how to use it. It surprised me when he even started getting awards for it. Sosuke, isn't this amazing? You got the grand prize. Why didn't you tell me about it? It's no big deal. Take a photo of Mama, too. Fine, but put on some makeup, stop wearing those lame clothes, and go to the beauty salon. Otherwise, I definitely won't take a photo for you. There's a dead cicada. You have very particular taste. And you nagged a lot, too, especially about fashion. Hang on. Mom, didn't I tell you to not to wear that hella lame sweater again? Hella lame? That's a scarf. That scarf is a terrible color, too. Mom is fine with anything, though. Anything isn't fine. You'll be looked down on at work like this. But I wear a nurse uniform at work. Hey, you can come home earlier today, right? Probably. Why? Today's your birthday, isn't it? I'll make dinner for you. Curry or something. Aww, this is sweet. Oh, stop, you violent nurse. Hurry up and go already. That was the last time I ever saw him. When I got home, the house was bright and warm with the smell of curry. But the only one who wasn't there was Sosuke. There was a note left on the top table, you see. I'll be right back, it said. The only thing missing from the curry he made were the potatoes. He must have forgotten to buy them, I bet. I didn't think we'd be together forever, but to think it would end like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Talking about this kind of thing must be troubling for you. Oh my god, this is sad. He was just trying to make a curry for his mama. Not at all. I made a promise with him. Once we've taken a bunch of different photos, let's get them developed together tomorrow. But we couldn't do it. Mitsuba, he's gone, isn't he? That's right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Sad. Oh gosh. Do you want to take a look at, god damn it. Jeez. Do you want to take a look at Sosuke's room? Most of the photos he took are in there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying not to cry, because this is just, like, when we get chapters like this, it just makes me think of Brian, and I start crying again. For those of you that are new to my channel and don't know about what I've been going through, back in September of 2019, my boyfriend of 12 years died from heroin overdose. So it's been a very long grieving process. But this is why I cover even before he passed away. Doing manga live reactions has always been therapy for me. So me crying like this shows that I'm still human. Damn it. It still shows you that I still am grieving. The winter uniform, it's as if time has stopped. Mitsuba-kun's mother is a very kind person, isn't she? Mm-hmm, she is. Should we take a look at the photos? Yeah. Aww. Sparrows, a dog, the sky, plants, buildings. He didn't really take pictures of people, huh? Only his mom shows up in them sometimes. Ah, yeah, looks like it. Huh? What is this photo? Ooh! What Nini found is the next issue has a color page. Well, of course it's gonna have a color page next chapter. But this is really interesting with what's going on here in regards to not just what we found out with the supernatural. Okay, let me break this down. So what we found out in chapter 73 and also in chapter 74 about the supernatural still existing, this doesn't surprise me. But what I find interesting about them not being able to cross over into our world and, corporeal and, have a corporeal form, that's what I find very interesting, that it's just not in, in the school itself. I just find that kind of weird that it's not there in particular. And it makes me wonder if, based on what, the president said, that maybe in the other pathways that they'll be able to exist. But based on, and it's fun, I kind of find it interesting as well that the other kids in the school don't remember them at all. Nah. But Nini still has memories. And, same with, our core group. And it's gotta be because of supernatural aspects. But we did get a little taste of what Ku went through in that room. We got a little bit of a taste. And I find, the thing is, though, to me, in regards to Nini, technically Nini, you would think, is kind of a supernatural, or at least maybe half of a supernatural because of the curse, because she still turns into a fish when she gets into water. So that's what I'm kind of like, huh? She kind of is a supernatural if you think about it. But we did get confirmation that she is in love with Hanako. She admitted it. She admitted that she is in love with Hanako. She is. So I really feel bad for Ku, but he did get that confirmation at least. So the other thing that I'm very fascinated by with this chapter, or do I want to say this chapter in particular? Or, you know what, we did get confirmation, is that what the president was doing, what was outside of the school activities, or outside of the school, was he was the one doing the exorcisms and stuff like that. I thought what was going on with the school was that there was, that the balance was between the afterlife and, and the earth world was being disrupted. But it makes me wonder, what about the other gates? If maybe the other gates were destroyed, if that would be the cause of that would really cause a lot more shit. That's what I wonder, in all reality. How many gates are there in this world? Well, not just in Japan, but around the world. And obviously, this manga is not going to end anytime soon. No way. There's so much more that's going to be done here. There is, because not only do you have the gates here in Japan that you can use, you got the gates around the world that can be used here too, and you can use a big bad boss that is trying to destroy all the gates to the underworld. There's so much potential here that you could do, that can be done. So much, and I would love to see it. But the other thing that was brought up was that bell that was given to Ao, and I really love that. I love that bell's coming into play, and I don't understand why that bracelet wasn't coming into play. Why wasn't that brought up? I think that bracelet really had to come into play in regards to Nini keeping her memories. But then, as I said earlier, what about, and this is what Ku brought up too, and I'm surprised that Nini didn't say anything, is if Nini becomes a supernatural, that means everything that Hanako did would be for nothing. And that would really just be like a huge what the fuck. That would be so stupid. I would be mad if that happens. And then we also, and this needs to come into play as well, and I'm glad the clock keepers did get mentioned and what that would entail if the clock keepers were used. And it really sounds like the clock keepers are not going to be used, which I'm glad. I'm actually glad the clock keepers are not going to be used at all. I'm very happy about that, especially with the reveal of the other gates. It also brings up the other thing about Hanako's brother. What about him? Where does he fit into all of this? He needs to come into play somehow. Whether and I think he will, in regards to into something that ties. Either Nini's going to be the one that is important to Hanako, or it's going to be his brother. One of the two. But Hanako's brother is definitely going to come into play. I'm very curious what you guys think. If you guys got a little bit teary-eyed in regards to the memories of Mitsuba, like I did. It's just, oh man, Mitsuba was such a sweetie. Oh gosh. But I really am excited to see what we're going to get here in regards to the gates. I really hope. Here's what I'm hoping in regards to this. If anything, what we'll get, because I want to see more from, with the president in particular. I want to see what the fuck he's been doing or he does. I wouldn't mind getting like a side manga for his shit, or if we finish up, because this is really ultimately Nini and Hanako's story. If what the mangaka wants to do is finish up this story and maybe either give us a side manga or a sequel manga to continue on with like the Minamotos story, because I feel like there's more that can be done, especially with the Minamotos in particular. I would not be mad at that. Give us the Minamotos, because then what you could do with the Minamoto story is give us what I was saying. Give us the stuff with and just focus on getting Hanako back, getting the shit done with with the Japanese gates, and then get to the real big baddie and see what's going on there. Because I really would love to see the world of the Exorcists in this universe be explored. I think it would just be very fascinating. I'm very curious what direction you think we're going to go in, and do you think we're going to how this manga is going to go is we're going to finish up Hanako and Nini's story, and then maybe get like a side or a sequel manga going on and to continue with like the Minamoto story? That's what realistically, I think that would make the most sense. Or do you think the manga is just going to keep on going and just keep on bringing them, more of the exorcism aspect, and see if Nini's going to turn supernatural or not? I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the description box below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Hanako-Kun content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.